Logos. Does the color of your logo even matter if you're getting started in the cleaning business? The answer is yes, and we're going to talk about that today. Hi there, I'm Angela Brown, and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question, and I get to help you find an answer. Now, today's show is brought to us by Savvy Cleaner Training, which is a training program that walks you through every step of the business, and every course stacks on top of each other. When you join our membership program, you're not buying a course, you're belonging to a membership that has courses and group coaching. And we will walk you through every step of setting up and growing your cleaning business. So check it out at savvycleaner.com. All right, on to today's show. Netta called in and she had this question.
Hi, Angela Brown. I have a quick question. My name is Netta, and I'm really interested in starting my own business. And I want to first start off with the logo. I haven't yet decided what colors. However, I'm so drawn to your colors, the blue and the green. Would it be wrong if I chose to use your colors, not with the same logo or anything like that, because I'm creating my own logo? But I just wanted to find out if it is feasible if I can use your colors.
All right, Netta, would it be wrong for you to use the colors that I used in my logo? The answer is no. You're perfectly welcome to do that. I do not own colors. I have not trademarked colors. I don't think you can trademark colors. They are public use. You can choose whatever color you want. There you go. All right, now, one of the things that you mentioned is you said you were drawn to these colors. And the colors that we're talking about are teal blue and lime green. Those are the two colors that I use at Savvy Cleaner. And the reason I use them is because they make my heart sing. But there's also a psychology behind colors. And if you are creating a logo and you're just getting started in the business, it's more than a logo. And I want you to be very clear about this. It's not just a logo. You are creating colors that will be part of your company brand from here through eternity. So as long as you have your business, these are the colors of your business. So I want you to be very careful about the colors that you choose. Now, there's a whole psychology behind colors. And I want you to stop to think about it, maybe even do some research on it to figure out how those colors make you feel. And the reason I say that is because graphic designers make a lot of money because they make you feel a certain way when they create an ad that has certain colors on them. And home decorators make a fortune because in your home, they come in and they paint the walls a certain color, and they bring in pieces of furniture and accessories that are a certain color that make you feel a certain way. They elicit a certain set of emotions. Now, I have a list here of colors that I want to read to you real quick, just to be thinking in the back of your mind. Red, it's a bold color. It talks about excitement and energy and passion and courage, right? Maybe you want a red, bold color in your logo. Then there's orange, which is optimistic and independent and adventurous. Do you want your company to say, I'm adventurous? Or do you want it to say more, I'm reliable and I'm dependable, right? So be very careful because even a slight shade change can change the meaning or the emotions that it draws to people. Yellow is enthusiasm and opportunity and spontaneity. Well, I love spontaneity, but not for somebody that's coming to my house. I want them to be very, very consistent, right? All right, so lime green, which is the color that I chose, is a color of growth and dependability and harmony. That is exactly what I want to say when I get to your house. Growth and harmony and dependability. All right, the Kelly green, which is the darker green, that promotes safety and harmony and stability and reliability. Those are also very good things that you would want to say in the logo of your business. The lighter blue, which is the color that we use, is freedom and trustworthiness and wisdom. Do you want someone showing up at your house that has wisdom? Yes, the answer is yes. Royal blue promotes trust and responsibility and honesty and loyalty. Again, another fantastic color that you may want to use in the logo for your business. Violet is imagination and spirituality and compassion and sensitivity. It's a color that professional organizers often choose because these are the feelings they're trying to emit from their customers and clients, right? And pink is compassion and love and immaturity and playfulness. I don't want playfulness when you come to my house. I want dependability and reliability, right? But it's a great color for a lot of things. So if you were talking about maybe a discount or you were having a sale or a special or something, pink might be a fun color to throw in there as another color to kind of catch their attention, right? If you have a PNG file for your logo, which is an invisible background, there are times you're going to want to put your logo on top of another background. So you're going to need a complementary color to make that logo pop. So the brown is a good one. It suggests reliability and stability and honesty and comfort. That's a good color. Gray is neutral. It's practical and conservative, which is why so many corporate logos have gray in them and the navy blue, right? Because that suggests the honesty, the loyalty, the dependability. And black is a power color. It speaks about control and authority and discipline and elegance. Lots of house cleaners use black as their pop color in their logo. All right, now that we've discussed a little bit about what those feelings mean and the background behind the colors and the feelings that they're supposed to draw from you. Now, as you grow through your business, you may wrap your car in a specific color. Well, every time you go out and get in your car, you're going to see that. So it has to be a color with feelings that make you happy and that draw emotions that you want to suggest in your business. Also, if you have a uniform. Now, I have a uniform and this is the color that I wear every day. It's this teal blue. And the teal blue is very kind to my skin tone. And so you want to pick a color that's kind to many of the skin tones that you're going to be having in your business. For example, if you use like the lime green, which is the other color in my business, it has a lot of yellow in it. And so it pulls out the yellow in your eyes and the yellow in your teeth. And it makes you look a little bit peaked, pale, and sick. And so if every day we wore colors that made us look peaked, pale, and sick, when we go to clean people's bathroom mirrors, for example, you go to clean the mirror and you happen to see your reflection in the mirror and you look peaked, pale, and sick, suddenly you start feeling peaked, pale, and sick. So even though it's just a color, it's not ever just a color. So the reason that I bring this up is I want you to stop and think, is this color that you're bringing into your business, is it a color that's bold? Is it a color that makes you feel powerful? Is it a color that makes your heart sing? Every day when I get up and I put this shirt on, because this is part of my uniform, and I've been wearing it every day for years. But when I put it on every day, it's a color that makes my heart sing. And so if you get up and you're feeling like, great, I feel fantastic, and you're wearing a color that makes your heart sing, when you go out to do your job, you're going to do a much better job because you already feel better. But if you're wearing a color that makes you look peaked, pale, and sick, and I want you to be very careful about the uniform colors that you choose, about the logo colors, about the colors of your brand. If it makes you feel this way, then it's not going to be a great color for you. Now, you suggested the light blue and the lime green, which are colors you are drawn to. So I would say, yes, go for those colors. But pick something that is going to make your business pop, that's going to stand the test of time, that is going to be a color you want to be associated with from here through infinity, because this is a color that is going to help build your brand and push you forward. All right, I hope this helps you a little bit. If it does, please pass this on to a friend. If we've earned your subscription, please subscribe. And until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.